Tomorrowland movie review, talking all about the movie, is it worth seeing, all that kind of stuff. So let's get started. So first up, the movie was really, really great. So let's start off with young Casey. Young Casey gets into trouble a lot. Casey is played by Britt Robertson, who is one of my favorite actresses of all time. So it was really great. And George Clooney's really good too, so I feel like both of them together just made it really fun. But anyway, Casey is a troublemaker as she's trying to keep the NASA launch pad, she's trying to keep it, from getting torn down. So she really just hacks into it, climbs up NASA, which is really, really bad. Like, I don't think it'd be that easy to get out of that. If you really got arrested for that, I'm pretty sure that's super, super, super illegal. But anyway, but that does not stop her. But along the way, she finds a pin that young Athena gives Casey. But yeah, so she finds a pin, touches the pin, we all know the story, and she really just gets transported into this world that's much different from what she expected when she gets to the actual Tomorrowland. I would have to say this movie, based on a theme park ride, I will have to say it did very well. I think the story could have been better. I mean, they didn't have anything to go on. It was original film, so I feel like, it was just, but if they do write any more, stories or films based on, theme park rides, I feel like we need to get a little bit more in-depth with it. I did like the special effects and all that stuff. It was really great, but, I just feel like it wasn't as high as expectation as it would have been. Like, it's not the biggest movie of the year. Let's put it in that, that explanation. It will not be the biggest movie of the year, but it's a good movie. It's a fun movie to go see. But we also meet young Frank in the movie as well, which is one of my favorite parts. Young Frank, awesome, may I say, and goes to Tomorrowland as well. But he builds the jetpack, so that's where that comes from. He was the one who built the jetpack, which is actually pretty cool. So, but through the movie, it gets even better. We see, Casey going on the journey with Athena, laughed out loud when the whole scene came with, like, Athena, crashing, or just, getting ran over by that truck. She is a robot, so she got ran over by a truck. Amazing, amazing, amazing. That was hilarious. And then she just jumps through the windshield, crashes through. It was hilarious. So all that was funny. They did put some really, really hilarious moments into the movie. I don't know if you were supposed to laugh at a little girl getting ran over by a truck, but since she was a robot, I guess there's an exception, I hope. But it was really great too. And really the action scenes were good too. In the store, Blast from the Past. Oh, that's hard to say. That was really amazing too. Athena battled it out against the other robots. I have a eyelash in my eye. Ugh. It really hurts. Anyway, but yeah, that was really cool too, how that happened. It was really fun. The action scenes were really great. The special effects were awesome. All this stuff, explaining the future too, or not the future, the Tomorrowland and all this stuff, the world doom, really great, apocalyptic stuff like that. It just really was really cool to see and all that stuff. Of course, so that was really cool too. But as well as getting through, Tomorrowland and all that stuff, really, really great. So yeah, we get to see a whole lot of other stuff. Frank's house, amazing stuff with the robots, like the booby traps that he sets in his house. Must have taken a long, long time to put all this stuff in, like all the traps, everything in there. That must have been crazy long to do that. So just think of how long it would take you to put one electrical trap door in your home. Think of all the other stuff he had in his house. That's amazing. Really, really amazing. I will have to say, though, it took us a long time. Like, it took half of the movie to get to Tomorrowland, which I'll talk about in a second, but still. I'm going to put that in the back of your minds. Anyway, we go through the other stuff. We go through the Eiffel Tower. Turns out that's a rocket. That's just crazy. And all that stuff. And they used the transporter and all that stuff. It was really crazy. They did have some fun moments. I will say it was really great. But we did spend half the movie getting to Tomorrowland and then finding out that there's just a portal that goes through both dimensions. I feel like that was just a little bit, you know what I mean? Like, I felt like it was just like, we spent all this time going to Tomorrowland when we already had a portal that, when Frank could have just opened a portal or something. Try to find out how to open the portal. I know it's kind of making a story out of it, but still, it's just like, what? And, the whole thing with the guy, I don't remember his name, but the villain of the story, he really didn't get attached to the villains quickly. He was sort of like a mean guy, but I didn't think of it as a villain because I didn't really spend a lot of time with him. So I feel like it was just a waste to put him in there and still think, oh, it's not much of a villain. So I feel like that those are the two big things I didn't like necessarily. But the rest of the movie, like the funny moments, the cast, the special effects, and the story. I feel like some of like I said, a few of the moments it's like so weird, kind of awkward, but the rest of the moments, amazing. So I do recommend going to see this movie. Like I said, not the best of the year, but a fun, awesome movie to go see. So hopefully you guys go see it. So thumbs up for me. Thumbs up for this movie. And Athena did die in the film. So sad. But I don't know if they'll make a sequel. It feels like, to me, it feels like a one-time movie instead of like a whole series. But yeah, I would like to see a sequel if they made one. Alright, so thanks guys for watching this like this video. Don't forget to subscribe. I have a Flash video for Season 2 coming soon. And I'll bet Jaya, so see you later. Bye bye.